dead. Why am I wearing a Christmas jumper? I don't know. I felt like it. Hello. Oh, we got the goose. We got the goose here today. We got Grimo. We got I'm a Cup of Tea. We got all the peeps. Hello. Oh, I look very coordinated. Look at that coordination. That's great. Hello, everybody. I'm here with what is hopefully going to be a very weird sketch today. The prompt today is Spark. And so, spoilers. I took notes on Inktober because I knew I was going to be really busy and I knew I was going to lose my mind. So, like a week before October started, I sat down and I wrote everything. I wrote like every little thing that I would need to make. And today, what I said I was going to make was the crystal mace from the first week shooting a spell out of the front of it. And I realized that's going to take me 15 minutes. And I don't want to do that. I want to make something that takes time. I want to make something that I'm proud of. I want to make something unique and visually interesting. We're practicing. We're supposed to be making interesting stuff. So I have a new idea, and it should take shape while we're going. It has a lot of potential to fail, and if it fails, I know everyone's going to just relax and not roast me on the coals. But yeah, so I have a new idea. We're going to try it. We're going to see if it works. I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting today, but it should be cool. I feel confident today. So let's go ahead and throw some music on, and we're just going to get right back into it. Let's see what we got here. Roll, roll, roll. No whammies. Oh, can't go wrong with Splatoon. I was not sick at all today, and then I started stream and immediately got the sniffles. So something about streaming, I'm allergic to it. So if I'm sniffling, I apologize. I'm just a sickly man, I guess. Okay, we don't want that. We want a circle. So let's get ourselves a nice little circle. We're going to push that bad boy up. Make him nice and big. Right there. We're going to make the door of Gaul or whatever it's called from Evangelion. One of the many great things from Evangelion. Alright, so actually, I don't want to do that. I want to, yes, do that, and I want to poke it. So we're going to poke you, and now we're going to grab this whole thing, and we're going to do some subdivisions. Should be fine. Now, here's where we get weird. Doesn't work. Does not work. Let's do the exact, oh, this is going to be tough, isn't it? Gee, I wonder who that was. Gee, I wonder who that was. I have a feeling. The fact that you went anonymous is confusing, meaning that maybe it's a rando, but I do have a good vibe I know who that is. Also, why does this look so weird? Oh, that's the picture. Alright, so we're going to poke. Oh no, it's happening again. What's up, Poco? How you doing? What's the plan for today? Today's gonna be a weird one. We're all gonna kinda wait with bated breath while it all takes form. I'm hoping it's gonna be a good one. But it has the potential to be really strange. I'm loving the anonymous. The anonymous makes it. That's the best part of it. Whoever you are, you got style. I'll give you that. Okay, so we're gonna do this. It's a good one so far. You mean my sketch? Because I think my sketch isn't just pretty normal so far, but I appreciate that. Oh. Hey, there somebody is. If we needed any more proof of who it was. Hey, you know, even if it wasn't you, I feel like it would still be you in spirit. That's just how we roll around here. Hello, hello. How you doing, Pyro? Okay, so here's the idea. Will this work out? Subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. In fact, let's not do it like that. Let's use actual subdivision. I learned how to simulate fire yesterday. Just want to change the color from red to blue. Are you using the special file format, or did you do it through a particle system? Because the way you do it will be very different to whichever one you did. Okay, that's not terrible. It was using the quick effects. I don't know what quick effects is. I've never heard of that. That's new to me. Waiting for FTP to upload. I'm updating a game server. A server for what? What is FTP? You play Space Engineers. You're the Mr. Space Engineers guy. So I'm assuming it's got to be that, right? Okay, we're gonna go kind of high density on this subdivision. And we're going to see if it works. Also, is my music loud for some reason? Why is it being so loud? Maybe it's just this song, I don't know. Setting up a DayZ server? Wow, that's classic. I believe it's Object, Quick Effect, Quick Smoke. Oh, that stuff's crazy. I have no experience with that. I have literally no experience with that stuff. That stuff is really weird to me. Not to tell you that I can't help, but I definitely can't help with that. Okay, there we go. This is the idea. How do we feel about that? So this is my, like, vortex. Look at that. Oh, she's a beauty. Now we need to smooth her out just a little bit, but that's pretty good looking. Okay, grab the whole thing. Let's smooth her. Let's give her a little bit of smoothing. I feel good about it. What are we feeling good about? Oh, you feel good about my sketch? That is very hopeful. She went from an it to a she. What? What are we talking about? Did I miss something? I tried using a color ramp. It didn't change too much, though. Something to do with the black body intensity or something. Oh, okay. So if you have black body doesn't do color linearly. Black body is the temperature of a color. And the lowest value is like a light blue white, kind of like my camera right now. And the highest value is an orange. So I would argue to you that you want to try and get away from that black body if possible. If you can replace the black body with a color ramp, you'll be set. Although you might lose some of the effect. It'll have to be something that you experiment with for sure. Okay, well that worked, but to what cost? To what cost did that work? If I apply that and I look at edit, we're screwed, right? Yeah, we're basically screwed. Do I want to just take this and seal the deal? I think I might want to seal this guy. What if I decimate? If I decimate this, that's going to be not in my best interest, but it might be necessary. Let's give it a shot. Oh my god. We have basically a million vertices. Get out of here. Get rid of all that. So I turned black body to 0 and added a color ramp, and the emission output might just had to try it again. The color ramp in the emission's probably not doing very much, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But you're welcome to do whatever makes the most sense to you. Okay, it's not loving us. Blender a little displeased with what we're doing right now. which do be making sense given what I just did to it. I did just subdivide this 6 times. Oh, that looks infinitely better. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So let's apply that. It's going to take a moment, and then we're back to normal living world stuff now. And I should be able to edit that. I'm probably going to sculpt it. I was hopefully going to stay away from sculpting today. But if I have to sculpt this, who cares, right? It's not going to bother anybody. It's not going to bother me, I'll tell you that. Yeah, there we go. That's the density I want right there. That's perfect. All right, let's sculpt this bad boy. We only need a little bit of it to show anyway, so I'm not going to stress the details. I decimated yesterday to create crystals, first time using that modifier. Much to everybody's disappointment, I used decimate a lot when I first started. I regret it, but I did do it a lot. Hey, what's up, Saf? I think it was a bad idea to use it as much as I did, but I did do it a lot. Okay, so we got some weird geo stuff going on here. What we want is to really get this guy looking subtle. How do I fix this? Have I done and goofed it already? I did. You know what? We're going back. We're going back. Take me back. Take me back. It's going to take a hot minute. We're going to go back. I promise it's going to work. It's going to be a good result in the end. Promise. I should have really sculpted given the opportunity I had previously. So let's go back from here. Just woke up from a nap? What a life. What a life. I wish I woke up from a nap. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that bad boy. Get out of there. Okay, we're back. We're here. So now we should be looking at a pretty normalized sketch. Hello? What are you doing? Why is it doing this? This is so frustrating. Let's throw a smooth on here. I mostly only want to smooth the Z if I'm being honest, but yeah, it's not loving that. How do I fix you? How on earth am I going to fix you? How would I fix you? Why do you look so bad? Who did this to you? Was it me? Because it was definitely me who did this to you. Look at that geo. Why is it so bad? That should be perfect. It looks so good. What is your problem? Why aren't you rendering correctly? You did everything to her? Yeah, I kind of ruined this. I did a big goof, as you might imagine. All right, we're gonna take this one step at a time until we get something we like. Every time I think something is easy, I get blown out of the water. The stuff that I think is easy ends up being hard, and the stuff that I think is hard ends up being easy. Like, what is my life? Why am I like this? Oh, flatten has a good little vibe to it. Okay, so let's do this. Here's a new thought. Let's do this. Let's go to edit. Okay, so now we should be able to just grab... Oh, it works. Okay, yep. We're gonna do this. Check it out. Why did it throw us all over the place? I don't know. I don't know why that happened. But we're here. Now, we're going to use really simple setups. We're going to use really simple setups, make sure nothing weird is happening. We got some slots going. Gotta love that. Now we're going to remove these inner lines. And we're going to chill. We're going to chill. We're going to GZ and remove some of that smoothing. Until we get something that looks a little bit better than normal. Whoa. Projected 2D. Oh, there we go. There we go. What's happening? Huh? What's going on here, bud? Let's restart. We're going to start over. Yep. I'm starting over. I'm not exactly sure why that happened. If I'm being perfectly honest. I don't exactly understand what went wrong. But we'll go ahead and just try one more time. And I'm not going to raise it. I'm not going to do any extra stuff to it first. First and foremost, we want it to just work. So, required steps. It has to be poked. We're going to put a line in the middle here. So let me grab all of these guys. So we got one little line here. Let's go ahead and divide that into like a bunch of pieces. We'll divide into maybe that many pieces. Now, what I should do is apply a subdivision first. We'll do 4, why not? And now we do the thing, and we see if we can't get it to work here. While it's all nice and subdivided before we even have to commit to anything, we can do it. It's also very hard to see these colors for some reason. Why did I set it up like this? Should I change these colors? Yes, I should. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of... You know what? I see it. I see it. I see the way of it. I see what I did wrong. I was supposed to rotate first, and I rotated second. That was a my bad. That was a my bad. Okay, so now we rotate all these guys right here. We make our nice little whirlwind. We're going to up that twirl even more, get it really wild looking. Maybe scale off the end just a little bit. Maybe use like a sharp. What the duck is this music? It's Kirby. Come on now. You can't hate on Kirby music. You hate this? You hate Kirby music? There's no way. Nobody hates Kirby. You've never played Kirby? They're good. They're really good games. I love Kirby. They hit right. They do it. Kirby is like, it's such a perfect game because it appeals to everybody, but it has such adult sensibilities. I lost my bunny ears. Go back. Kirby's lovely because it's just like the weirdest format for a game ever. Every Kirby game is like playful, cutesy kids game, and then all of a sudden you're like killing God by the end of the game. Like you're killing like eldritch nightmares by the end of every game. And you're just like, what is going on? How did we get here? It's quite a vibe. Dare I say that looks good. That looks a lot better than what we were doing before. I will take it. I'm going to take this. We're going to take this. This is going to be our boy. Kirby was my nickname playing baseball for a year. I played first base. My mom said I sucked up any ball that came my way. That is very cute, Dirty. That is very sweet. I love that. That's the kind of stuff we live for around here. Shout out to your mom. Shout out to Dirty's mom. Everybody, let's give an applause for Dirty's mom. Everyone give a little applause for Dirty's mom. Just for being the best. There we go. That is much better. We are infinitely better than we looked before. It's done. That guy is done. So, I can go ahead and throw you in the sky. Just like that. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw up a camera. Hello? Why is it upside down? This is upside down, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be a big problem all day. I'm going to just flip it right now. So we can just call it a day. We can face right side up, and we're done. Shout out to Dirty's mom. There we go. There it is. All right, let's add ourselves a camera. Let's pop into the camera, and let's go camera to view. View, view lock, camera to view. Done. Okay, now we're going to look at this little whirlwind that we've made. Should be good enough for my purposes. Should I take a little bit longer for all of my steps? Probably, but I'm a lazy man. Okay, so we got ourselves a whirlwind that we're looking directly up at. Right? Not bad. Pretty good looking. Now we have to just finalize this last little bit. I think we got this. I think we got this. So, what I want... Oh, that looks crazy. Let's throw in our clouds. I'm going to track them to the camera, just so I can see them a little bit easier. It's going to take 2 seconds to set this up, but it'll make my life a lot easier. So, we got some clouds. You there. You there, traveler. Get this guy looking right. So, when I think of a cloud, I think of kind of that Ghibli-ish, blotchy color, which I think I want to do with a Voronoi. Yeah, let's try that. So it's going to be a little hard to see what we're doing. We're going to be jumping around a lot. This is kind of a hard scene to look at, but it will be worth it, I promise. Sometimes you got to look from a new angle every now and again. The beginning of this month, when I first started Inktober, I think I was doing good, but I had a pretty specific setup for how I was doing stuff. And I don't know what happened last week, but I just lost it. Last week, I was like, I'm over it. I'm done. And since then, I've just been doing the weirdest stuff I can come up with, which I'm pretty pleased about. Okay, let's apply scale. Let's grab you and apply objects. There we go. Now we have clouds. So we want to just get it looking like a random sort of fluffy cloud. Which the way we're going to do that is use two of them. Hey, what am I wearing? I'm wearing my Mrs. Claus Christmas jumper. Just, you know, feeling weird about it. I don't know. It was a little cold. Why not? Why not get a little funny with it? All right. Let's pop up into here, and we're going to mix two of these guys together to make complex-looking clouds. And we should be looking pretty swell. With rabbit ears? Oh, yes. I am wearing rabbit ears. They were donated thanks to some peeps in chat. And now I'm stuck wearing them all month until I'm done. We're just a few days away from finally being done with the rabbit ears. But it's been quite a ride, for sure. Okay. Don't kink shame, he says. Sir Pyro, sure, I guess. Okay, so we're here. Let's push all this up, and now we're going to take this and smooth them out. Nope, not quite like that. Okay. So, we want to push everything up in a way that we like, and we want to get that texture going. You know what? I actually take this back. I don't know if I like the way that looks. I want to try a different setup. All right, we're going to pop up to here. We're going to pop on down, and this should make it look just a little bit better. That should be all right. Breadcrumbs. Toss a handful of breadcrumbs. All right, we're back to goose. We're on the goose timeline again, which I'm pleased about. So let's make a goose command for it. Oh, there we go. Those are clouds. That's what clouds look like, for sure. That's perfect. That's about as perfect as you can expect a cloud to be. Now, I'm going to add maybe... Oh, I have such a good idea. We're here. We're here. Let me go ahead and make that command before I forget, because I will actually just forget. Borb. We got a little borb in chat. All right. Cloudbot. Let's go ahead and make a command called breadcrumbs. And it should be good to go. User cooldown is 60 seconds. Done. There you go. You got breadcrumbs. Pocket sand? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so now I should be able to push all this back. I should be able to throw a color ramp on here. Hey, T. You confused me with the, chaos emotes. Oh, you got them. That's awesome. How'd you get them? Somebody donated? Somebody gifted a sub to you? All right, already we're looking pretty close to what we want. Already looking pretty close. Hello. Oh, we got a lot of chaos. Let's see, do I have them? Hey, I do. We can all join. You just ate some spaghetti, now you're in a food coma? Nothing wrong with that. Come hang out during your food coma. Someone gifted me a sub. That's awesome. That's what you like to see. That's what's good about Twitch. Twitch is such a welcoming platform. Twitch is hard to succeed on, as I think I can attest to quite a bit. But it's such a lovely platform. People are so nice here. Okay, I'm going to use the Musgrave here. Oh, there we go. That looks about right. Bunny Boy Food Coma class. Interesting energy that we have today. Just some interesting energy going on. Let's go ahead and push this back. We're going to make more of like a cloudy looking weird setup. Yeah, that looks good. My next command is going to be pocket sand. I'm okay with it. That doesn't bother me one bit. Clouds don't have specular, do they? It's hard to picture what clouds do and don't have. And now that I'm really thinking about clouds, don't they have weird bits of transparency? The flame has been blue most of the time. I was in material preview, not viewport shader, so it was always looked orange. Oh no. Well, at least you fixed it. At least you're done. Okay, so here's what I want. I'm going to throw in a hue saturation. And we're going to get some blues and some lighter bits in here. In fact, I think that means I want to drop this guy down even more. And now we're going to throw in a hue saturation. Look at everyone being kind to each other. That is definitely why I'm here, is for people being nice to each other. Oh no. Alright, one moment, and then I will be doing some squats. Thanks to the lovely I'm a Cup of Tea. Keeping me nice and healthy. It's got to be a Musgrave. I don't think any other texture even makes sense here. I think it has to be, quite objectively, has to be a Musgrave. So, we're going to put you at value. I'm going to throw a color ramp in here in just a moment. We're going to scale you way down. Actually, that means this guy should be white if I want that to be bright enough. We want that guy to be white. You're welcome? Yeah, I know. I know why we're really here. I know what's going on. Let me throw a color ramp here. I'm going to change the color, and then we'll do some squats. Man, I'm glad people are using their channel points more than they used to. We're getting a lot of channel point redeems lately, which is cool. Kind of a vibe. You know what? I have a different way to do this Musgrave. Now that I'm really sitting here and thinking about it, I'm going to throw up a color noise. We're going to put distortion on it, and I'm going to throw a mix RGB right there, and then I'll do squats. All right. Let's go for it. It'd be great to just run an ad break right now. One? Oh, that was nothing. That was too cheap. We're not even counting that one. Oh, there we go. There's 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are good ones. My whole pelvis cracked. Cracked my whole pelvis. The Tarzan music really fits the energy right now. This isn't Tarzan music. What do you mean Tarzan? Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. My whole life is now governed. I want somebody to do a Twitch stream. This is the worst idea ever. But I want somebody to do a Twitch stream where they like live their life in control of Twitch. Like, go to job interview. Like a sim. I guess Germa's sim house is basically what I'm talking about. I love that idea though. No, we'll keep it high density. There's no reason not to. So, we need the streaks to be very particular. Okay, so let's push this guy up right here. Let's push this guy down. I've seen lots of people do the sim thing. Have you? Germa was the first one I ever saw. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if he got it from somewhere or if he like set the standard for it. Okay, so we want to be on this guy. No, not quite. Okay, and we're going to add an add shader here, and we're going to throw in value, saturation. This guy needs to be darkened quite a bit. And I think we want the default lightness to be even higher than it is right now somehow. How are we going to do that? A YouTuber I like puts polls on Instagram and lets their followers decide their day, and if they vlog it and a little bit more different, but it's really cute. That is so weirdly dystopian to me. Hey, what's up, Beryl? How you doing, Beryl? Okay, an emission on here seems scary. Oh, it's actually not bad. How am I doing? I'm pretty good. I have a lot of chores that I have to do once stream ends, but once that's done, I feel pretty good. So, funny enough, I used a pumpkin for the body of the ghost that's on fire. I like that. What's funny about that? That seems normal. That seems pretty normal to me. Also, I don't like that. I hate this. What's the big problem with this is we have this set up in a very particular way. Here's what I need to do. I need something like a layer weight to determine the darkness of this. So I'm actually going to take this from this color, desaturated. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to take a layer weight and we're going to brighten this guy up a little bit. Trying out the material for a little bit. What material? What are you talking about? You doing material editing just in general, or what do we mean by that? Okay, let's throw ourselves on a little bit of a layer weight. We're going to throw on some facing right here, and I think we have something usable. So that's going to be bright white on the bottom edge. Bright white with low blend. Let's do like a 0.95. Just get to know nodes. Well, you've come to the right guy. Nodes are kind of my thing, I would argue. I think I got nodes kind of figured out a little bit. That being said, this is not the best show of my effort, for sure. Boy, that does not look like clouds. Nothing wrong with it. It's the perfect shape and it has some folds on the side to look like cloth, just in the spirit of Halloween. I love that. That is awesome. That's kind of what you love to see. Let's put object coordinates into here. That might give us more of a top-down gradient instead of what I was doing. So if I drop you down. No, bad. 0.99. Okay, so we need like Z depth. We need a very particular setup for Z depth, which I think is going to come from object info. No, object info is uniform across the whole object. We want geometry. Geometry might work. What is that? We are making a little spiral cloud. We're making a spiraling sort of crazy cloud thing. I just have to make it work first. We're having a little bit of trouble making it work. True normal. I don't think any of this is going to matter. This is all uniform, right? Yeah, it's all very uniform with what we're doing. Where is Z depth? Z depth might be in camera data, which I don't love. It is in camera data. Okay, well, we'll try you. It do be giving us this. Let's see if I can mess with this. Doesn't really do anything for me. Man. Okay, so I think we're going to take a scratch on this one. Why aren't you making it with volumetrics? Because I'm experimenting, is why I'm doing that. I'm just experimenting pretty hard. I'm trying to see what I can come up with, what I can get away with, stuff like that. I have been making volumes using planes for a while now, but this spiral is proving to be very difficult. The spiral is proving to be quite difficult because I can't make the pattern match the spiral. I don't know how to make a spiral pattern. So that's proving to be kind of tough. So let's see here. So let's take... Now, ambient occlusion's a weird one because I always think about ambient occlusion, but I don't like using it. Tangent's an interesting one, though. Let's give tangent a try, and if it's not that, I'm going to take a step back. We're going to work on the next piece before I do this. So, first and foremost, let's throw in another mix RGB right there. Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba. So a Z tangent should give us a line. It's not that one, it's a Y tangent. That's roughly what I want, yes. We're gonna throw in a mix RGB, or sorry, color ramp. And we get it just going to where we like it. Oh, that's a lot better. So, problem with this guy is how lumpy he looks, which I think we're going to solve by going back to this. Maybe even back to the bottom Verneuil. Let's go to this one. You should be lumpy. It's not quite what you like to see. 0.1? It's like way too lumpy. Why are you so lumpy? Why are you so weird looking? I'm going to keep it like this for now. I think we're going to just settle in and let that be its own thing. So let's get rid of that for now. And let's go back to our spear. So we got to make a little spear. So nice and easy spear. I'm going to start by making the blade with a cube. I'm I'm going to be sitting about and thinking about that cloud this whole time. So if I seem a little distracted, that is why. But the goal now is just to focus on a spear. So we're making a spear. Okay, that'll do. We're going to grab you and extrude out the bottom. You know, I'm looking at the spear here from Breath of the Wild, and I'm starting to realize that makes literally no sense. They're like, oh yeah, this weird electric blade connects to a piece of wood. We're just going to tie a little thing around it so you can't see how it connects. That is regrettable. Don't love that decision making. But we'll live with it. We'll bear. All right. Block them out in a way that we like. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's see here. We're going to push that in. We can go ahead and bridge these faces together. Hey, what's up, Ratlord? Ratlord, aren't you streaming? Ratlord and Niche are the only people I know. Should make a Triton. I'm making a Bident. I'm making a little Bident. I like Bidents. I think they're cool. Everybody vote for Bident for president. Ratlord and Niche are the only people I know that watch other people's streams while they're streaming. It's kind of impressive. It's kind of the craziest, weirdest thing in the world. Okay, that should do. And then we're going to grab... Should I be doing this in half? What's a Bident? A Bident is a trident with only 2. It is a trident with just 2. My computer wouldn't be able to handle watching someone while streaming and gaming. Why is that? Oh, yeah. While streaming and gaming. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Like, I don't get it. It's the craziest thing ever. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Hello? The heck was that? Okay, I gotta work on my theme colors. The theme is a little hard to see. Okay, so we can go ahead and pop you out. And we should be smooth sailing. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Okay, there we go. And now we do you. We're gonna do a little bit of GX and pull you out. We're gonna do the exact same thing here and pull you out. Starting to get a shape that we like. Let's go ahead and do this guy. A little bit of GX, a little bit of GZ. A little bit of GZ, a lot of GX. GX, little bit of GZ. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Hey, that is a scary emote. What the heck is that? Okay, I would say that is just about perfect. I see one more little guy that we could add, so we'll just do that. Why not? Doesn't hurt to go for it. Do I love copying Zelda exactly? No. But do I care to think about this much more than I am? Nah, I'm good. Thank you for the hydrate. All right, I'm gonna go out of my way and say that was a pretty quick setup on that one. Actually, we have a mistake. One mistake. It was a pretty quick setup. Did not take that long to do this. There is that. And it doesn't have it, but I will do a little bit right here. This might be a little overkill given what I'm about to do to this thing, but I'd rather do it. This kind of looks like the Unreal logo when you really think about it. I'm saying it now. Breath of the Wild stole the Unreal logo. Controversy. Hello? Hello? Let's get rid of the clouds. Get rid of those clouds. We don't want those clouds. Should I? Nah, I'll do it like this. We'll go ahead. We'll just stick with it. Doesn't hurt to just keep it kind of nice. And it's a little harder than that, if I'm being perfectly honest. So I'm gonna grab this and bring him down, and then do a little tiny, like, bit. That should be fine enough for us. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Looks fine enough to me. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, first things first, we want to grab this thing, apply. We want to add a little crevice in it. So it's going to be like that. And then we need to grab all of the face. In fact, I'm going to mirror it again. Okay, so mirror Y. That looks good. That looks good to me. I can live with this. So it should be an easy battle, I'm hoping. Would you please help me with a node that grabs the face of a mesh, something like wireframe, except it doesn't divide the quads into triangles? Yeah, that's actually pretty tough to wrap your brain around. There's a way to do wireframes without having the triangles. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I want to say bevel. I want to say bevel with a constant color ramp going into the alpha is going to be how you do that. Off the top of my head, that sounds correct. Is that actually correct? I don't know, but I would give that a shot. Try bevel. No, no. That looks good. She's golden. No problem. Not a problem. I don't always know what I'm talking about, but every now and again I know a little something or other. I'm not the whelpling that I used to be in 3D modeling. I actually have some amount of understanding of the world around me now. Okay, so I'm starting to think doing that little extra mirror was probably not worth it, but it'll be fine. You know what? The mirror was worth it. We're going back. We're going back. We're going back for a very particular way. Okay, let's do a little bit of GUI. Get that sealed on there. Bo ba bo bo ba 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 ba. Okay, so the merge does not want to work on these guys for some reason. They are way too small. So I'm just going to up my distance. Up the distance until these guys merge, which I think they just did. I'll go a little bit higher just in case. Okay, they're definitely merged. There we go. We got ourselves a nice little blade. That looks crazy good. That looks really good. Let's throw on some auto smoothing. I'm gonna round out these guys into a cool little point, I think. But otherwise, that is done. That's a spear if I ever knew one. Now, we'll grab you. Both sides. Oh, just one side. Sure. Okay, we need to grab the whole thing, and we need to merge by distance, because we have some free floaters somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. I mean, I guess it was right there. It must be, canonically. Do you use, have you used Rigacar before? I've not. I'm gonna guess that's specifically a car program, though, and I don't really make cars. My aesthetic is very much fantasy, that sort of stuff. Not that I'm against cars, but it's not my normal setup, for sure. Okay, let's grab this. Let's grab those two, merge them at center. Grab you, merge you at last. We're gonna do the exact same thing here. Merge at center, merge you at last. I should be able to copy that for all of these and get a pretty good effect. This was quick. This guy was fast. The clouds gave me a lot of trouble, but man, making weapons, apparently I'm good at that. Everyone's got to have something, I guess. Look how clean that looks. Wow, that is really fancy looking. I think I want to add a little extra spin here to make that look a little bit more like a piercing edge. But otherwise, can't be upset with what I'm seeing. That little ridge there is a little awkward, but I did want it to look kind of hard. It's okay. Just wondering, I don't really need help. It's just really nifty for controlling all parts of a car. I mean, it sounds cool. The closest thing to a car I ever make is like a wagon, unfortunately. Just not my energy. Okay, let's do this part. Let's get up here and do you. The Biden is awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. We are slowly getting this together. I don't know why it didn't connect here. But sure, we'll do that. There's two of them. What is happening? Are there two of you? There are two of you. What is happening? You're heading to bed? All right. You have a good night. What kind of materials were you thinking? That's hard to say. What materials am I thinking for this guy? Okay, we want 88 connected vertices. Those are all fine. Those are all normal. Everything else is fine. Perfect. Okay. For materials on this guy, I am thinking we're probably going to do some sort of exotic Damascus sort of metal. I hate the way Damascus gets used. Damascus gets used in popular culture because it's not what people think it is. It's not like the super metal that everyone thinks it is. But if you can't beat him, I mean, we're just doing a little simple sketch. I don't think I cared that much. I'm not trying to teach everybody about HEMA with this sketch. This is not my my opus right here. Oh, I didn't think. I didn't use my brain. Let's use that brain. Let's do that. Let's go like that. Let's start with you. Just you. And then's you. Should be about right. And then we'll grab all of you and do some of this. Now that looks ruthless. This looks like you'd kill a man. That looks pretty ruthless to me. Let's drop that auto normal down to a 30 to get some really hard edges in here. No, I like the 40. 40 is better. Yeah, it's pretty rough looking. That is pretty scary. I do not want to get stabbed with that thing. Okay, next. We just need to do this guy down here and flatten that bit out, and then I think we're done. So let's round that out. We're going to apply our mirror. We're going to go back to our edits. We've got a lot of weird stuff here. What is all this? Didn't merge anything. Interesting. This should work. Okay, I can live with this. I can live with this. So we're going to cut out the middleman, which is all of you. Okay. Now we put in a cross section here. Right there. We'll do the same on this side. Oh, I messed up. We goofed it again. Got a sweet little good night for Poco. Okay, I can tell somebody's distracted. Nice goose. All right. Let's go ahead and delete some faces. We're going to do a little stretchy stretch in just a moment here. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good stretch. Work is bat crap crazy. Can't be mad about that. Go take a nap. Just quit your work and go take a nap. SZ0. Okay, so immediately off the top of my head, I think the way I want to do this is not like this. I made a mistake. Okay, nope, I'm fixing it. We're taking it. We're taking the bulls by the horns. We're doing this. I'm actually going to solve this problem. We're actually going to solve this problem. I wanted to not do this, but you know what? It's going to be better for us just to go for it. There's no reason not to embrace a little bit of failure every now and again. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now the goal is to grab these two. Are they centered? They're not centered. Grab those two. Let's pull them apart using a sharp. Let's use a smooth. Smooth is going to be better. Oh, let's use a root. Root's cool. Did I even ask how you are today? I think you did. I don't think that's a worry. I think you did. But I am okay, if not a little sleepy. I have had really bad insomnia lately. It's been kind of rampant. It's tearing me apart just a little bit. So I'm doing my best just to not let that get too much of a hold on me. Okay, that doesn't work. I think that's fine, though. I think that'll work. I think I can live with this. This is fine. This is fine. I'm the dog now. So I'm going to apply some scale. We're going to grab you, and we're going to bevel and make this really nice looking curve. It's not exactly how good I wanted that to look. And now that we've applied that, we need to lower down our symmetry because we have something that looks bad. There we go. That looks better. Maybe even a little bit lower than that. 12 will do. We'll take it right there. That is fine. This will be just fine. There's a really hard edge right there that I don't love. Let's get rid of that. So we're going to grab you, and we're going to pull you all the way down. It's just a little sleepy squad today. Nothing wrong with a little bit of sleepy squad. Sometimes you gotta be sleepy. Sometimes life demands it. It's when your brain tries to do its best thinking when you're asleep. Nothing weird about that at all. Nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be upset about. Make sure you're sleeping all right. It's important. It's good for you. All I know is McDonald's, charge my phone, eat hot chip, and lie. Okay, we are memeing today. The memes are strong today. Do I like the way this looks? Okay, well, now we've gotten into full creative territory all of a sudden. Whoops, sorry about this. There we go. So we just want to lower those guys down just a little bit to break out that auto normal, and then we're set. So we're going to bring these guys just a little bit closer together. There we go. That'll do. That will do. Okay, so now we fill the whole thing with a face. Is it already filled with a face? It is filled with a face. How did that happen? Since when? We're going to fill it with another face. It's going to be grid filled, which is here. Oh, that looks bad. Okay, tell you what. I will fill it manually, and I will do it myself. We're going to do it all ourselves. All nice and manual. Why are we doing all this? I'm hoping it'll all work out in the end. I hope this will be a cool little setup. And now we're going to take this little line right here and this little line right here, and we're going to bevel them in. This is what's good about having source material that doesn't care for its own physics. This is the fun of using really bad source material. Excited to see how it turns out? I'm also kind of excited. I think this will be cool. Do I care a whole lot about this? I don't care too much, but I do want it to turn somewhat. I might take that and push these guys out. Do the same thing to you guys. I might make my own little custom profile here. Now, this is a bad design. You would never design a spear like this. But hey, the more you know. We'll take you, and we will GG you over here. We'll take you, and we'll do the exact same thing, which I shouldn't be doing like that. Okay, we'll do it just like that. And then we can take you... Oh, this is gonna be so bad. All right, you know what? We're deep down the rabbit hole. We might as well just go for it. Might as well just go for it, see what we end up with. This is not how I planned on doing this, but when do I ever plan on anything correctly? We're always flying by the seat of our pants, which is definitely how that expression goes. That should be all right, actually, the more I'm thinking about it. We don't need 10. 10 is overkill. We'll do like 4. Dare I say, that is not terrible. That's a look right there. We need this guy to now get set. No. You know what? You're going to stay as is. We will grab all of you, though, and merge you here. Nope, that's not going to work. Big vibes? Yeah, we got some big vibes going, that's for sure. If it's not apparent, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I had a vision, and the vision didn't work out, so now I am just improvising. But in my experience, that's how a lot of good stuff gets made in in our little realm of the internet. So if I look at that, I still hate this line. That line is very bad looking. Which I think we want to solve by doing this. Whoops, right here. No, don't do that. Oh. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make it work. There we go. Why does it look like that? Why does it do that? What is that? Do I care? I think that's it. I think that's done. I think I'm done with this. This is fine. I hate that line right there. That line is so ugly. That line right there is also pretty ugly. But do I care? I don't think I care. I think we're done. I think we're done worrying about it. Actually, I could point this here. I could do that. No, that'll mess up this line, though, quite a bit. I see how I would go about fixing this. I think I don't care. I think we're done. I think we're done worrying about it. Like, you look at that. That's a fine-looking spear. We're going to focus as much as possible not on that part down there. So let's go ahead and solidify the last little bit of this. Can you move that vert in the wide just a little bit? I did, and it made this line way more crazy because they're not synced in a very nice way. So for the time being, this is just going to be how we do things. Man, I can't wait to be done with these rabbit ears because they cut off my circulation so bad. These were not designed to be nice. These were designed to torment people. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Let's go ahead and do a little SZ0. You'll never be done with rabbit ears. Yeah, so apparently a couple of people on the internet, I'm not going to name names, but a couple of people on the internet think that I have rabbit boy energy, and I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. I don't think I've ever had rabbit boy energy in my life. Hey, what's up, Tablet Genius? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. There we go. That is going to be a nice, clean little setup to stick our pole into. Don't quote that. Yeah, how you doing, Tablet? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? I've been a bad host. I've been an ungracious host, not asking how people are doing. Nope, we're not going to do it. We're going to keep it just as is. Boy, do I hate to do this, but I think it actually works. It does solve a lot of our problems. Okay, so let's crush that back down. And we're just going to have these single lines right here, and it does solve a lot of our problems. After finishing ringing this car, I can append everything and start making the scene? Yo. Then it's time. Then you're free. Okay, done. There it is. Let's go ahead and throw ourselves in a cylinder. 32 is fine. I do not care anymore. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, let's do a little SZ, make this guy nice and long. Now, good news, I don't need to worry about the length at all, because you're not going to see the whole thing, is the goal. So it's going to look like that. It's a little small, isn't it? It's kind of a small looking pole. Have we done a bad size? GZ that on down. Oh, that messes up everything. Nope. Okay, we're gonna just stick with it. We flustered just a little bit on this guy. But such is life. Hello? You know what? That's not bad looking. That looks a lot better right there. However, I'm doing nothing outstanding, but in this day, I got a lot of happy emotions. You know, that's all we're living for, right? Ain't nothing bad about that. Done. There he is. Done. I'm calling it done. I'm done thinking about this thing. Will I put little runes on here? I don't know. Maybe. Let's go ahead and parent them. And let's go back to our camera and our cloud. We can go ahead and hide you for now. We're going to grab you, and we're going to move you. All right, let's see that in action. So we're gonna ace this last little bit. You're gonna love this last section. I have a cool idea for it. There we go. That is our boy. We're gonna GX right there. There we go. That is our setup for our camera. You see a little bit of this. I might get obsessed and touch that up later, but for the time being, it's done. There he is. Okay, so that's the shot we're going for. I can add a loop cut in the handle and adjust those ferts. You can add a loop cut. I could make them thicker right as soon as they exit. It's not a bad idea. But for the time being, I'm going to leave it as is. We're going to smooth that out. Normally I would do it auto smooth, but you're never going to see the bottom of this thing, so I don't care. Let's do some shading. So, it is time to shade this bad boy. Also, I am starting to believe that this is way too large. Get that out of here. I can't see what I'm doing when that's there. We'll stick with oak for now. We'll stick with oak. I might push the oak up quite a bit. Just like that. Give it that nice burrowed look. And since it's a little battlefield weapon, let's go ahead and add a bit of bump to it. That'll be fine. Do I want it to actually be a metal pole? No, I definitely don't want it to be a metal pole. Okay, now we have this guy, who is a little gross looking, but honestly, you're the energy. So, what am I doing for you? Do I want to go crazy? Hello? Where am I looking? Where's my UVs? Oh, there he is. What's your UV setup look like? Oh, it's terrible. UV. Smart UV project. No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I was going to try and do some cool stuff, but I'm not going to think about that now. Now we're going to make you metal. Let's give you a Damascus-y sort of metal. We're going to scale that way down. Get you looking nice and primed up. It's got some little smudgy bits to it. I'm glad you have happy emotions. Yeah, we're all happy you have happy emotions. Glad you're doing well. Okay, the wave can now have way more distortion. I might even lower it down more than that. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. Damascus is so cool. It almost looks like it was acid dipped, for sure. It's got a real vibe to it. Now, it's not an actual good metal. I feel like I have to tell everybody about this. It's not a good metal. There's a big problem with Damascus in that you are basically retempering a blade a whole bunch of times to make sharpness, but sharpness and durability usually contradict each other, which is why you see so many sword designs in medieval art and stuff, is because there's no such thing as a perfect sword, at least in our understanding of how swords work. So when you see like a really hardcore like sword, it's not objectively better than any other sword because it's impossible to make a perfect sword. Okay, so one side looks like this, one side looks like this. Why is that? Why is that? Why does it look like that? Let's throw in a object, see what that does to this. Bum, bum, ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay, so I know some secrets about how Damascus works. Bevels. Bevels. You want to take a bevel and you want to throw on a hue saturation. And you want to lower the saturation to nothing. And this is how you're going to get some very specific setups. What we're going to get, I'm not sure yet. But our idea is to make some contrast points. Why is that just white? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so that should look very specific. It doesn't. Why not UV unwrap? I did. But that's not what we're up to. That's not the goal of today. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The back, I guess, doesn't matter. I guess we just don't care about the back. Okay, so that is this. Now, we're going to take it, we're going to invert it. So let's invert that color. Actually, it doesn't matter. Let me add... Let's give it a color ramp. Nope, not strength. Emission. There we go. I'll do the strength manually. Thank you very much. Okay, so the goal is to get some very specific setups here. So you want to try and really find that point of no return. Oh, that's going to be tough. This is going to be tough. That one didn't like it. Huh. Just thinking out loud. I probably don't have enough geometry to make anything super work here. A bevel was gonna be my best option because I was gonna do an edge detect node basically, but looking like that's not gonna want to work for us. So now we're pushing back. What comes next? So we got this. We look up. We got ourselves a setup. I might add a just dim glow to this. I hate to do this because I think this is a little bit cheap, honestly. I know it's what we do most of the time, but it will get the job done really quick, and I do need to move on to whatever's next. So we're gonna do like a bright cyan sort of guy. We're gonna up that blend, or lower that blend quite a bit. Actually, better yet, let's use the wave to put the channels through the actual Damascus. That'll be great. That'll look really cool. In fact, I'll do this straight in to get a little bit more of the vibrancy from the waves. And then if I push this up, we get nothing. Why? Why is it doing this? Why are you doing this? If we take you and make you black, we take you and we make you black, all the way down. What? So I'm assuming it's just taking the value way too high for some reason. I thought it would cap at 1, but I guess it's capping at like maybe 10. What is happening? Hey, we got a goose. You know what? New strategy. Facing goes directly into here. And I'm just going to automatically subvert this however I want. So we should have bright blue bits and no color bits. And now we lower the strength down to something usable. There we go. Is that exactly what I want? I don't know. I don't think so, but it is cool. Let's go ahead and up that strength a little bit. Man, it's not exactly how we would like it to look, is it? You know what? It's gonna have to do. It's fine. It's fine the way it is. I'm done thinking about it. So now we have the last little bit of the equation. This is the final piece of the puzzle. Oh, it looks actually kind of nuts when you start doing stuff to it. All right, we're gonna call you clouds. We're gonna grab you. You're going to be our... You are our spear. Okay, clouds and spear can go, and we need just our lightning. So let's make a big old thing out of this lightning. And I'm going to do just a classic little piece of the puzzle. We're going to design this lightning. Best way I know how to do it is to add ourselves... Oh, what's this? Annotate polygon, annotate eraser. Nope. We want a grease pencil stroke. And we're going to edit you. Hello? Not what I wanted. Okay, let's not use a grease pencil. Let's use a curve. We'll just use whatever I can get my hands on. And we're going to draw a curve. Here we go. So I'm just going to make some lightning all the way down. So I'm just drawing lightning. That's all I'm doing. Right? And so I look at it, I take a look at it, it looks all right. And then now we do the exact same thing again. And what we're gonna wanna do is take our geometry and extrude it out just enough to see it. And we'll get back to that in just a moment. Let's do it again. So we're making lightning. That's all we're doing right now. We're just drawing a little bit of lightning. Should I be changing the size of my pen each time? Maybe. But I don't care too much. I'm being real sloppy on purpose, just so I can pick up the pieces on my own. There's one like random guy right there. We're gonna get rid of him in a little bit. When you think about lightning, lightning is just a big, fast tree. You're going to think about it just like a tree. Trees and lightning are the same thing. Conspiracy theory. They're the exact same object. Just one's fast and one's slow. All right, we'll do a couple of extra bits. And now I can get rid of that. That looks like lightning. Now we're going to go to Y or X. Now, what we want to do is grab everything and make sure that they're all synchronized with each other. Perfect. Now we're going to do the exact same thing here. Just draw some lightning. Now, getting it to actually finalize is going to definitely be the hardest part of this, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm not concerned with it. Now, it looks kind of bad when you look at it dead on like this, but when we actually go ahead and make things like separate, we should be looking pretty good. Okay, that to me is enough lightning. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get rid of you. Just you. You two can be deleted. And now all we need to do is form all of this together into one big old strike, and then we're set. I was always afraid of lightning. That makes perfect sense. I think that is a very normal, legitimate fear. But my question is why? Why are you scared of lightning? What about lightning does it for you? Just the loud crash? That's not bad looking lightning, if I say so myself. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, we're back. We're going to change this. Okay, so I don't want that. I still want it to have a lot of articulation. Actually, no, I don't. I want it to be like super jagged. Yeah, I want it to look nuts. What am I thinking? I want it to be like the nuttiest looking thing in the world. Yeah, she'll do. That'll do, pig. Now, the problem with it is I need to check this guy right here. Profile. Make him sharp. Get really sharp. Let's make you a hard, sharp point. There we go. That's pretty good for me. I might even go here and here. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That'll be our lightning. Done. Okay. Now, can I separate by loose parts? Did that work? No, it didn't work at all. What? What was the point of that? Why did that do anything? So what we want is to convert this into a mesh and really regret that decision later. But we're going to go and do edit, grab everything. We're going to separate by loose parts. And now we're going to just build. So I'm going to build my lightning. I'm probably going to throw this into sculpt at the end and just make sure that all of it is actually kind of good looking. We'll figure that out in the end though. That's pretty good. This is really good looking. I don't know if everybody agrees, but I think this is good looking. I think that guy is bad looking. This song has such fun energy. This is one of the best songs ever made, personally. It's such a stroke of genius. Okay, we can grab all this. We can join it all back together into Lightning. Lightning McQueen. And now I think we just want to settle the differences. I was afraid because my childhood I saw lightning destroy one of the trees beside me. I get that. I totally get that. I have a fun lightning story. I always bounce around when it plays. I love that. That is very precious. That is as precious as we can hope for. I have a good lightning story. When I was in college... Did I just destroy it? No! Please work. Please work. I just destroyed it. I just destroyed my mesh. Oh, I destroyed it. We gotta let it crash. Yep, there she goes. A whole lot of head and shoulders, and there she goes. Oh well, we're back. We're back. Did the autosave like it? I mean, I was saving pretty regularly, but I'll check the autosave first. Okay, we got it right before we merged it all together. And all of this is sequenced in the correct position. Correct. Correct. Dunzos. That's a lightning strike. Let's go ahead and press save. So my lightning story. I was in college, and we have like parking garages at our college because I went to a huge college. And in order to get to your car, you have to walk, you know, through the school. Pretty normal. So I'm walking through school, heading off to my car, you know, doing what I do. Just big chillin'. And it's raining. It's like pouring rain while I'm walking to my car. Pretty normal stuff. And I am somebody that really likes the rain, so I don't throw a fit. I'm not one of those people that screams and runs and throws a fit when I'm in the rain. I'm pretty normal. I like the rain. It's cool. It's lovely. It's life-bringing. Rain's wonderful. You should all like rain. So I'm going through, and I'm just hanging out, going to my car, and it's pouring. And then I go up the stairs to the parking garage, and I parked on the roof because I was just a roof kind of guy, I guess. So I parked on the roof, and I get up there, and my car is like halfway across the parking garage, right in the middle. So I start walking, and while I'm getting there, a lightning bolt strikes right in front of me. Like, the lightning bolt strikes probably where my guitar is. So it's like that far away from me, like so close to me. And I felt like everything in my body just bubble up. Like, I could feel my veins. I could feel everything. Like, I became like an X-Man for a little bit. It felt good. It felt like really nice. And so I got in my car, you know, because I didn't want to get struck by lightning. So I just like jumped in my car and drove off. And the whole time I was driving home, which is like a little 10-minute drive or something like that, the whole time I'm driving, I was just like screaming. Like, I just had excess energy in my body. Like, I got overcharged. And so I was just screaming on the whole ride home. I'm not a person that screams when I'm normal. I'm not known for screaming. But I just was feeling it. There was something in me. There was like a bunch of energy. So I was just screaming the whole way home, driving through the rain. I'm sure anybody who saw me thought I was a psychopath. And I am. So they were correct. But yeah, so that was my experience with some lightning. It was a cool little experience. I loved it. I look back on that and I'm like, man, getting struck by lightning obviously is not a joke, and nobody should ever wish that upon themselves or anybody else or whatever. But I'm like, man, if I had gotten electrocuted that day, I would have had superpowers. Like, I would have developed superpowers for sure. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I would have had superpowers. So anyway, there's my lightning story. It just sounds terrifying. I mean, it was just the coolest thing ever. I loved it. Okay, so what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and really randomize this lightning just a little bit. I know lightning is not super organic. It does not have curves like this, but it's gonna be just a little tweak that gives us a little bit of an edge here. So we're just gonna go with it. Just little tweaks to make this guy look right. No, not quite that. Little tiny tweaks. Okay, I think that's enough. I think that looks fine to me. I kind of hate this guy, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's push you down a little bit. Let's get you going. Okay, he's just going to delete himself. There we go. That'll be fine. That'll do right there. That'll do. I don't think I have any other experiences with lightning. When I was a kid, I had a lot of dreams that I was going to be struck by lightning. So I guess maybe I was like geared for it before that moment for whatever reason. I don't know why I was so obsessed with that as a kid. I was always obsessed with that and getting my arm cut off, which I think is a common masculine fantasy for some reason. Do I know why? I don't know why, but I think I did dream about that a lot. I think it's that sort of like obsession with having a second chance. As a kid, like as a teenage boy, every teenage boy wishes to have a second chance. They want that sort of like, oh, I'll be this or that, or I'll be strong for once, or this or whatever. I don't know. Every teenage boy that I knew had that obsession. And mine, I guess, was getting my arm cut off for some reason. I have no clue why. Okay, that's going to be my lightning. Done. I know it's not perfect. I know it could be better. I've never lived somewhere that it is a concern, but I've always had a really bad nightmare about lightning. I mean, that's fair. It's scary. It's not the coolest weather condition that's ever existed. I'll give you that. Okay, let's put the spear on. Here we go. This is where things count. So we want this guy to be perfectly in the center as best as possible. Having it stick out a little bit from the top is maybe in our best interest. Oh, tornadoes. Oh, you've always had an irrational fear of tornadoes. I see. I did miss that. Sorry. Tornadoes are very scary. We have hurricanes, and hurricanes are scary for specific reasons. Like hurricanes are pretty scary here, but I'm not mega scared of hurricanes because for the most part hurricanes act as a infrastructure test. Like if you live in a bad house, a hurricane destroying your house is scary, but it's not because you didn't prepare or you didn't do the right thing. It's because your house was built poorly. Tornadoes, they just throw things. Like, I guess you could have steel reinforced windows, but why would you do that? I guess if you live in hurricane or Tornadoville, I guess. That makes sense. But yeah, it's not hard to survive a hurricane as long as you have the infrastructure for it. It's just a privilege whether people can do it or not. Not trying to belittle people who have had problems with hurricanes, because it's a shame, right? You don't really control the aspects of where you live, for the most part. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this, and we're going to push up and just get really close to this spear. Yeah, it's definitely a scare, for sure. Oh, this looks kind of junk now that I'm seeing it. RY. RY. Yeah, this looks not very good now that I'm really sitting here and looking at it. Let's do a little RZ. No. Big yikes. Big yikes. How should I have done this? I shouldn't have gone on 2 axes. The 2 axes is really showing its form right now because we're looking so close down to it. So I think a way that we can get around this is to switch our view to camera one more time. Yeah, it's definitely the camera angle for sure. There's a way to do this that I really don't want to do. By the way, I'm 22 years old. I still don't have a driver's license. What makes you say that? What made you reveal that information? There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm silly. I'm still attached to my view. Oh no! He's a silly man. He didn't think. He forgot to use his brain. Silly man forgets to use brain. Moves camera. I mean, that is it. It's just that the lightning looks so bad. I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. I don't want to, but I know how to fix it. All right, let's do it. Let's get this thing done. Let's do it right. Man, what a shame. Let's get rid of camera from view. That's a good looking camera angle right there. All right, let's do it. Let's do this thing. So we need the lightning to be way smaller, and we need to put it up into the center of this guy. We're gonna go as fast as humanly possible here because I am over it. There we go. So here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna continue down. And we're going to do some beveling to make very specific angles. Now I can also find the... I can find the spear and get it really precise as well. Okay. So here's the general idea. We're going to grab you. We're going to grab you. My GF is a few years older, not revealing her age, without one too. No problem with that. Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with that at all. Also, don't reveal your girlfriend's age, for sure. We keep our private information as safe as possible around here. It's kind of the name of the game. It's kind of what we're known for. Is it what we're known for? I don't know if it's what we're known for, but it's what we should be known for. There we go. That will do. Boom. Okay, so now that is a decent enough looking lightning strike. The goal now is to grab it with this guy and do a little bit of GY to make this look kind of nuts. So we're just going to go in crazy little directions everywhere. There we go. All over the place. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Let's go G. And lower that down just a little bit. Okay. Should I have done this from the beginning? Yes, I should have. I said it was a tree. I should have been treating it like a tree. Why did I not? Because I was trying to be lazy. But I didn't know what I was doing, so we suffered the consequences. There we go. And now we're going to merge at center. We're getting weird little things here. Why is it doing this? Maybe we'll grab everything and smooth it out just a little bit. I don't know how that's going to work. That's super cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, honestly. Loop tools, circle. What are you doing? Also, I've lost it. Now we're ruined. Okay, we should press period, not period. We should press the home key, which is hidden on my keyboard. Home. There you are. Why is it doing it to this? I heard in US driver's license used to be a passport, or is that a myth? Yeah, only for traveling within the US. You know what? This will be fine. Oh, I see. It's because that was turned on. Okay, you know what? This will be fine. This will do just fine. Chill. Chill out. You're good. You're good. All is well. Your driver's license doubles as your form of identification, but people without licenses get identification cards. Yeah, for the most part, also in the US, it's pretty hard to live a normal life without a driver's license unless you're in a big city. Like, the area I live in, I wouldn't be able to live in without a driver's license. You'd be not having a great time. Hey, who was that? Oh, it was T. It was an interesting one. Gave me a bit of a spook there. I should have done this more intelligently. I should have thought about what I was doing. Okay, we'll do this. You gave me a fright is what you did. That was the scariest thing that ever happened on stream, was that rar. It was scarier than any Demigorgon noises or anything like that. I mean, that's not bad looking electricity, if I say so myself. That's pretty alright looking. Look at that. Look at that. We'll do a little bit of GX just to make that guy a little bit more rigid, and look at this. A little bit of GY just to give you some little shape. Is that enough? You are the most intimidating? Yeah, you're super intimidating. You're real dad energy. The definitely dad energy and no other energy. Somebody definitely didn't get called out last night on VC for having a different kind of energy. There we go. I think some part might be too linear with the camera. That's a good point. Thank you. Dirty, this is why I pay you the big bucks. This is why I pay you all the money in the world. That looks good to me. I'm willing to take that. This guy right here is a fuss. What is your issue? If I can find you. If I can get to you, please. What is your deal, my man? Why you got such a problem? He's got a problem because he's flat. He is super mad about it, too. Bro, some people are flat. It's fine. That's life. There we go. Nothing wrong with being a little flat. Chill out. Sweet. Need my PayPal. No, I already paid you. I already paid you. What are you talking about? You trying to get a double payment from me or something? Bandana. Man, Ratlord has some of the best branding on Twitch. I'll give her that. It's quite something. We do love Ratlord around here. The chaos that is Ratlord. Man, I don't know what is going on here. You said big bucks. Thought you were just a deposit. No, but I already paid you. Oh, man. We have an issue. You know what? I think I don't have an issue. I think I don't care. I think I don't care because we're going to go to shader nodes. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to grab the lightning, and we're going to call this lightning. And I'm going to give it that color. Hey, that was easy. Who knew taking money from people was so easy? All right. It looks bad. It looks bad. Oh, I hate it. It looks bad. It looks so bad. Have we not done it today? Did we have a fail of a day? Oh, it looks so bad. Yeah, man. How am I gonna fix this? It hurts to take, but it's so sweet. Oh yeah. Could not be more the opposite of who I am in the real world, but I'll take it on stream. How will I fix you? I can't think of a way to fix this. I'm thinking pretty hard right now. I had such a clear vision in my mind, but it is just way too static looking. It doesn't look authentic at all. Okay. I got a weird idea. I have a weird idea. I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see if this works. It actually looks better black like that. You can do it? Thank you, Tablet Genius. Very appreciated. Let's go to cycles. I have a weird idea. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let's add ourselves a shader of a principled volume. Maybe the more solid truck of the lighting and smaller branches. I think it is going to be smaller branches, but I don't know if I have the effort for that right now. So instead, I'm going to do this. Also, why does this look so bad? Bum, ba-dum, ba-da. The fact that you have the properties in the outliner to the left is driving my OCD nuts. Hey, what's up, 3D fella? It is for very good reason. I have to for streaming. Otherwise, I wouldn't worry about it for sure. But I am forced to. Okay, let's start digging. Because of your camera placement? Exactly. Yep. I tried putting the camera over here, and it would block when you have context menus. When context menus pop up, it would block them. So this way, context menus and the sidebar both end up over here. I've gotten used to it by now, but everybody hates it. Everybody hates it. It's everyone's least favorite thing in the whole universe. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Man, I cannot be more disappointed with that lightning. Hello, 3D fella. I don't recognize you. Have you been here before? I don't remember you. Hope that's not offensive if you have been here before. I just can't remember. I've popped by a little. Okay. I take it back. I remember you exactly. Of course I do. We're going to go up to like a 50, and we're going to scale this guy way up. Detail is high. Why no viewport denoiser? Because I was using Eevee. That's a good call out though. I do. Oh, that's in my render. Viewport. There we go. I was just in Eevee 2 seconds ago. That's why there's no viewport denoiser. Okay. We want that scale to be massive. You know what? I am going to turn off the viewport denoiser just because I need to see it pretty exact. And I can work with the fuzz, honestly. Why is it accumulating right here? Why is it all right here? Let's go ahead and pop in some object settings. And I would like it just to get nuts. You know what? I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to do a magic texture. Right here. And we're going to pop that distortion out of control. Why is it doing it like that? What is this? Why is that one just white? What's your deal, man? Why are you white and nobody else is white? Everybody else is chill. You're the problem. I'm going to scale that way up. Going back to Eevee. We're going back to Eevee. It's not going to work. Man. So the question is, how am I going to do this very fast? How are we very quickly going to fix this guy up? Using a principled BSDF. Hello? Principled BSDF with our color. And set to black. And set to emission strength 1. That's fine. Okay, how do we fix you? We're going to go to here. And I'm going to grab a bunch of cross sections and see if I can't rope them around just a little bit. What happens? What happens if we do this? I'm mega disappointed by this sketch, if I'm being perfectly honest. We've really messed this one up. I was feeling pretty stoked about it. It wasn't my favorite sketch in the world, but this lightning, man, I cannot get this lightning to work. Oh my god, I know how to do it. Oh my god, I know how to do it. I solved it. We've solved it. I've solved it. I know exactly how to do this. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. It's gonna be the dumbest thing ever, but it was staring at me the whole time. Oh, we're here. We're gonna use the sapling generator. This is it. Is this the dumbest way I could do this? For sure. Oh, this is it. This is gonna work. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. Yes. Okay, boom. So we got that looking pretty good. Where's the one that we want? We're gonna want... I didn't think... Is it getting crazier? Why is it getting worse? I use the sapling generator and particle system with the layer weight, and I believe to make a forest. A lot to learn I've done with this project, for sure. Why would base splits change this level? Sure, whatever, man. I don't know why that makes a difference, but I'll take it. Okay. Okay. Chill. Chill. Just chill out. Curve resolution. There we go. That's what we want to drop. So we want that to be as nuts as possible. Yeah, we got it going. We got something working here. For once. Now I don't understand levels, because you do that and it goes nuts. Like, what is that? It's like, oh, I want 1. Okay, you only get 2. I want 2. Oh, you get 40. How do I go between these two? How do I not make it do that? There we go. That's gonna be a little bit better for us. Just like, why? Oh, careful. Careful. Don't go crazy. Branch rings. Doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, it's so close to looking good. It's just we're missing that middle section. The branch splitting is wild. I know. Who made it like this? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We've done it. I wasn't looking at that. Okay. Base split 1. This is it. This is it. We're here. Okay. 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 We're here. We're here. I've solved it. We've solved the problem. We've done it. We've done it. I appreciate the hype. That is very sweet of you. Okay, now it's just got way too steep of an angle here. The angle is too nuts on you. Chill. It's like not reaching the way I want to. Go up. It's like not as random as I want it to be, but it does sort of solve the problem. As long as I put it at a pretty steep angle, I think we're going to be just fine. Okay. Branch growth. Length. Yeah, get those guys to chill. Downward angle. Get that up. Get that up. Here we go. It starts. Chill out just a little bit. Yes, yes, we're here. Okay, 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 it's coming together. Just chill. Just chill and make it work. Oh, it looks like way too nuts, but honestly, I'm okay with it. I can live with this. This actually looks like lightning for once. Branch radius. Okay, here we go. Whoa, calm down. Calm down. Why is it not... Length, variation, curvature, back curvature. Why are you so skinny? Why are you all so skinny? Branch splitting, branches, 2. Branch angle, rotation, angle variation, angles. That's nothing. How do I make you thicker? Thicker, thick, thick, thick. Get you thick. Length. I don't want length. Down angle, curvature, back angle. It's not that. It should be in geometry. Do da 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 na na da na 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 da na na do 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 do. I don't get it. Why is it so skinny? It wasn't skinny before. Pruning. Nope, we're not pruning. We're not going to prune you. Why have you gotten so skinny? Oh, man. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It makes no sense to me, but I think that's done. I think it's the best thing I've done so far. So I'm taking this. You're mine. We're gonna make you huge. We're gonna turn you upside down. 180 degrees. We're gonna push you up into the clouds. Shrink you back down. And get just that one little bit to touch. And then we're done. I'm done. I'm over it. This has been a weird sketch today. I'm not upset about it because I actually kind of like what we've done, but I am done. I'm definitely done. So let's do a little bit of RY. There we go. That'll do. So we look up and we see a whole bunch of lightning. And does it look like an upside down tree? Sure does. Sure does. But I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it for what it's worth. Does that look terrible? Oh, it does just look terrible. It does just look terrible. It do be looking terrible. twist method minimum. No. Oh, man. What a shame. Oh, well. What a shame. I wanted it to work so bad. I think it's a cool creative idea to try, even if it didn't work out the way you wanted. I appreciate that. It was a creative solution, and it's the best I got. And you know what? I keep saying it. You can't ace every single one. We made a pretty accurate weasel a few days ago. We made a really good-looking raven. You get bad days. I'm not upset about it. We've just had a couple bad days in a row. That's the only reason I'm getting a little iffy about it. But you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. So let's take this. Let's save it. I'm going to render that out. I'm going to say I am done. Let me go ahead and get the actual scene made first. So I'm going to want probably the lake. I think the lake is going to be our best option. The lake with a pretty dark setup, and then we're going to throw a light onto this spear to light up the spear. So let's put a little point light on here. Get it really close to where we want it. A little bit of that. Let's go back to here. Let's grab our point light and G it just a little closer to that. Up that wattage quite a bit. There we go. Let's maybe push it up just a little bit more like that. And we're going to give it obviously this yellowy sort of color. Just to really scream out loud that we have this this guy going. We'll do a little GY just so we can get them on both. There we go. That's a pretty well lit spear, I would argue. So the spear actually turned out pretty well. The part that was the easiest for me to do turned out well. Who would have thought? The rest of it could use some love. So let's call that a done deal. And with that, I am going to check who we want to raid today. Let's go send everybody off to a raid. If you jump right at the end of a raid, keep in mind that you do get channel points for raids, and it's a really nice thing to do for other streamers. So let's share some love. What am I looking for? We're looking for somebody doing some 3D modeling. Who do we want? We got Ratlord going nuts, as per the norm. Who else is here? We missed raiding somebody yesterday because it wouldn't work, and I was very upset about it. We have somebody who is a VTubing cat. Still good work today? Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. No problem at all. Let's see who we want. Saving up for the dark timeline? Somebody's got to do it. There's a lot of people 3D modeling today. Holy cow. We're killing it. 3D modeling's doing well. All right, you want to see Ratlord? We'll go hang out with Ratlord. I'll send you off to Ratlord. So go say hi to Ratlord for me, and then do whatever you want with your day. Thank you, everyone who's been here. I will post the final result on Discord. I know I've been forgetting to do that lately, but I will do it today, and I will see you on the other side. Ciao.